Hey, what's up? I know it's been a while since I posted, but I've been busy with school and trying to stay in school and not fail out. So here I am to finish my second part of my three-part video. So in my first video, I talked about all the first aid equipment that I would bring on a hike. In this video, as I stated in the first video, this is going to be about the equipment that is absolutely essential to bring. This video is not going to be that long because I only consider certain things an absolute necessity. I will be finishing up with part 3 of this video over my Christmas break at school, or later after that when I actually have time. So, without further ado, here's my list.
So getting started, we do have a backpack. This isn't like your traditional backpack you would take for school. It's much better, especially for hiking. This is tall, it is big, and you can fit a lot of things in there. It has a lot more straps than a normal backpack because the weight is going to be falling differently on your shoulders and on your back, and you need to adjust it accordingly so that it is very comfortable. In the back, we have all these back pads. Back pads. But this will be good because it gives your back support, it's comfortable on your back, so it makes things very simple and easy. We also have a belt that comes across as such, and it has another pocket on it. This is good because the weight can rest in your hips for a little bit, and then you can adjust it where it can go to your back, and then everything's nice and comfy and cozy. It's very nice. Up next, we have a basic 6-foot by 8-foot tarp. These are good on hikes because when you go to set up your tent, you want to put it on something so that it is not in direct contact with the ground. That's where tarps come into play. They're also very good because when you go to step out of your tent in the morning, you don't step directly on the ground and you step on this. It's very nice. Very simple, very basic. You can buy them at any store and they're relatively cheap. Up next, we have the tent. This is an absolute necessity when it comes to hiking because you need something to sleep on. Of course, you can sleep on other things, but I would much prefer to sleep in a tent. These tents are a lot different from what they used to be. Tents back then used to be a lot heavier, a lot bulkier. These hiking tents nowadays are much smaller, much lighter, and you can still have a lot of room when it comes to sleeping in them. This is a 2-person tent, even though a lot of people only use 1 person at a time. They buy the 2-people one so you can keep all of your gear inside with you and not have to worry about leaving it outside or anything like that. So for those people that don't want to sleep in a tent, you can always sleep in a hammock. These are a lot different than hammocks that have been in the past because these are much lighter, they're much stronger, and the straps are actually not included with the hammock, at least in the same bag. So now that you have your tent set up, you need something to sleep in. So of course we have the sleeping bag. These sleeping bags are a lot different than what they used to be. They are lighter, much smaller, and you don't have to roll them up and you don't have straps with them. They all just fit in this bag. This is actually a stuffed sack also, so you really just stuff your sleeping bag in the entire thing and it becomes smaller and more manageable for you to put in your backpack. So people that are really serious about hiking plan everything ahead. That includes all the space that they're possibly going to use. One thing that a lot of people do is put items in other things, such as these, and then put a lid on, and you've saved space. This is really good when you have a lot of small things that you need to put places for, and you're not gonna need them right away. So when you set up your camp, and you only need your cooking stove, and you need all your cooking gear, open it up, there you have it. So now that we've set up our camp, we obviously have to eat. So for that, we bring out this. This is actually 3 different pieces. So we have the orange container that the jet boil is standing on. We have the jet boil container itself, which has all the propane you're gonna need. And then we have the top component, which is how you light it and where you put your stove and everything like that right on top. This does not have to necessarily be a necessity when it comes to hiking, but there are parks and different kinds of hiking grounds that don't allow you to build ground fires. So you bring this and you've bypassed the rule. It's very small, it's very efficient, and a lot of people use them. And these containers will last you a long, long time. Definitely something that I think you should bring no matter where you're going and no matter where you go hiking.
So that's all this stuff that I would bring on a hike and that I consider absolutely essential. I will be going on another hike. I don't know where yet, but I do know when I'm going to go on it. That'll be the weekend of the 9th, right before my finals for school. So I will be going regardless of finals, and I'll keep a video blog like I did last time. I'll post it. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you think there's something that I didn't cover that you would like to see. See you later. Thanks.